Hey everyone, my name is Elijah Pinney, although I go by Eli, and I am a senior in the Engineering Technology program here at Southeastern Regional. MASSCTE stands for Massachusetts Career and Technical Educators Organization, and it's a nonprofit that supports people in advancing their career, technical, and vocational education.
My name is Angela Bass. I am one of two engineering technology teachers. I have had Elijah as a student in my engineering classes since the spring of his freshman year. He was a transfer from plumbing.
Throughout the end of freshman year and into sophomore year, I started reevaluating myself, and I realized that I was more of a scientifically and engineering-oriented person as opposed to like the trades. So I decided to make the switch over to engineering, and that was certainly helped by my friends in the shop who fought tooth and nail, I would say, to get me in the shop, because they really, at times it felt like they knew me better than I knew myself. So
Elijah's always been an exceptional student. He intuitively got things. He asked a lot of questions, more so for his own confidence.
I'm going to be graduating with a total of 9 AP and 9 honors classes, and that has certainly been helped by the very tactful direction of all of the teachers in all of those classes. I'm an AP Scholar with Distinction. I've also achieved a perfect score on MCAS 2022 for biology and 2023 for English.
Elijah, in everything he does, just wants to learn, wants to grow, wants to do better. He is driven and cares so much about how he does in everything, so whether that's track or in the classroom.
The main thing that comes to mind when we talk about extracurriculars for me is definitely track and field. I started in sophomore year doing indoor track and then outdoor track, so I will have rounded out my high school career having done 3 seasons of indoor, 3 seasons of outdoor, and 2 seasons of cross country, varsity, all of them. And that has definitely been an awesome experience. I've loved every bit of it.
So Elijah has a scar on his shoulder from diving at practice to give a handoff for no good reason. And he still has a lump on his shoulder, and it just shows his dedication to wanting to get everything right.
Well, for one thing, it's given me a greater sense of responsibility. It's allowed me to become a better version of myself. It has also, kind of gave me a renewed sense of purpose, I think, because I can pursue this thing farther and see how far it goes. And the sense of community is just unparalleled. Like, there's so much camaraderie among the teammates that it's amazing. It really is.
He has a way of making kids laugh off their own mistakes because, again, he's just the first one to share his own anecdote about a time that he missed the board or he tripped or did something silly. And
because he has a passion to learn engineering, he perseveres through any tough portions. He sets a goal for himself, and he is intently engaged all of the time.
I plan on going to a 4-year college or university. I plan on pursuing a bachelor's in biological sciences that can hopefully facilitate a career as like a biological researcher. And I also want to do collegiate athletics because, like I said, like track has been a really big influence on me, and I want to see how far it can go.
Eli should be Student of the Year because if there was anyone who embraces being a student more, I would be shocked.
He works exceptionally hard, and I'm so happy that he's getting the recognition that he deserves, because he really is a good student and a good person and puts in a lot of effort and puts up with a lot of my gruff.
I've kind of made it a point, maybe not like outwardly, but I've made it a point in my own mind to just be the best I can be as a student, as an athlete, as all of these things that I do, because you do only live one life. So you have to make the best of it that you can, and ever since I was young, when my parents would be homeschooling me, they'd always, like I said, they would always be talking to me about how important it is to keep on trying, to never let up, because life's going to be hard, but if you don't have a harder resolve, then it's just going to beat you down,
The passion, conscientiousness, and perseverance are a model career and technical education student.
I'd like to thank my parents, my mom and my dad, Miss Bass, Mr. Cross, Principal Guarini, Miss Kobe, and Mr. Lucier for even considering me for this nomination and advocating for me so much. And I'd like to thank all of my friends that have just been so helpful to me and so kind in this process, and have just really made this experience something worth doing.